Welcome to my video that talks all about figurative language. Today we're going to learn about what figurative language is and three different types of figurative language, including metaphors, similes, and personification. Figurative language can also be called figures of speech. Figures of speech or figurative language give the reader and the writer more depth, meaning, clarity, and overall enhancement of the piece of work or writing. A metaphor is the first one we'll talk about, which is a direct comparison between two different things to give them the qualities of the other. Here is an example. Her smile is the sun. What does this say to us? It says to us that her smile is warm, happy, full of life, and generally inviting. This example is a very popular one that comes from William Shakespeare. The world is a stage, and all of us merely players. But what does that really mean? There are two metaphors in this statement. The first one compares the world to a stage, and the second one compares all of the people in the world to the actors that would appear on the stage. This metaphor gives a lot more depth to the meaning that Shakespeare was trying to give. What it means is that the world is just a whole bunch of people pretending, and that no one is really being authentic. The next figure of speech or type of figurative language is called a simile. This is another direct comparison, but it uses the words like or as in between the two objects being compared. Here's an example. The man's laugh was like a hyena's. What does that mean about the laugh? It was loud, strange, funny, and it sounded just like an animal. Here's another example. The man's laugh is as contagious as the flu. What does that mean about his laugh? It means that when he starts laughing, everyone around him also starts laughing. They can't help but laugh because it is contagious. The two things being compared are the laugh and the contagion of a flu, the way it spreads. The last piece of figurative language is called personification. Personification is giving an object or thing the qualities of being alive. It's creating it as a person. The key word in personification is the root word person, giving the alive qualities. Here's an example of personification. The river laughed as it flowed by. What does that tell you about the river? A river is not alive. A river doesn't have a voice to laugh. However, the personification is allowing the reader to hear the sound in his or her mind. Making it sound like the river is laughing shows us that the river is running by or rushing by quickly and has a cheerful and merry sound. Thus, the ability to give the qualities of being alive. Here's another example. The song lit a fire in my heart. Only humans can light fires, or lightning if you will, but a song cannot literally light a fire. So what is the meaning behind this personification? It means that the song inspired something in my heart, in my soul, or in my mind. To review, we've learned about three different kinds of figurative language in this video: metaphor, simile, and personification. Metaphor is a direct comparison between two things that are not alike. Simile is a direct comparison between two things using the words like or as. And personification is another kind of comparison where we give something the qualities of being alive.